Nintendo is suing Genki over Switch 2 leaks. So here's the deal. Nintendo is bringing the legal hammer down, Thor style, on accessory maker Genki. Yeah, that Genki. For allegedly jumping the gun and leaking the Switch 2 details before the console was officially revealed. It all goes back to CES 2025. You remember the news story? Genki showed up with what they claimed was an exact physical replica of the Switch 2. We made a video discussing it, speculating on it, and it looked pretty dang close to what eventually got revealed, did it not? We're talking matching dimensions, a magnetic Joy-Con detachment system, the whole enchilada. Soon enough, word got out. This was viral, like all hell. It was trending worldwide. Fans and the press started buzzing, and guess who showed up to the Genki booth at CES? Yes, Nintendo's legal ninjas. Nintendo doesn't mess around when it comes to legal issues and suing people. If you remember, this is the actual story. I'm looking at it from VJC, but that's the clip. This was the actual photo of the replica Nintendo Switch 2 that they were having at their booth. And now that we've seen the reveal, now that we've seen the Switch 2 come out and get announced officially, that is unbelievably close. This is a pretty accurate in hindsight. And the fact that Genki at one of the biggest events, CES in Las Vegas, thought that they could do this and get away with it and not have any kind of legal repercussions. I think maybe they thought this would be good publicity is bad publicity, even if they literally go bankrupt because of Nintendo. But yeah, this is ridiculously like close to what the Switch 2 originally was. Now, here's some of the legal documents. They are up on the internet, and one of the websites that I looked up this whole thing, I accessed it. This is official, guys. There's literally tons of lawyers on here. Lots of jury demand. Look, jury demanded here. They want this to go to court, and they are not playing around. I'm not really good with the legal jargon, but if Nintendo sends you a freaking letter that's legal, that's scary. And they're not playing around. You can see there's classes, registrations, trademarks, logos, everything on here. Nintendo, I think, has a case here. And Genki is going to F around and find out very quickly that they made a big mistake. So everything is up on the internet. And you know, this is interesting. This is absolutely interesting to take a look and see. They even have screenshots in here. Every single thing that you could think of that was brought up. This is going to be a very huge developing case here in the near future. You can even see they have Genki ninjas infiltrate Nintendo's Kyoto HQ. So they have a photo of an employee at Genki doing a quiet sign at Nintendo, saying that they've infiltrated Nintendo's HQ. And then after they did the participation, they updated their website with advertisements about with the Switch 2 replica. So they've made a lot of mistakes here, guys. A lot. We literally seen recently that there's a guy named Bowser that's going to be paying Nintendo out for the rest of his life over piracy situations. After that controversy or the confrontation that happened at CES, Genki mysteriously shut down their CES booth a day early. They got spooked. I wonder why, because Nintendo told them, get out of here. Don't be showing our secrets. Now let's fast forward a few months, and now it's lawsuit time. We knew this was coming. We knew the lawsuit was coming, and there's been court documents filed. So, according to the court docs that are filed in California, Nintendo is suing Genki, also known as Human Things, for trademark infringement, false advertising, and unfair competition. They are throwing the book down on Genki, and it's not going to be pretty, guys. There's a huge case here that I think Nintendo is going to actually win, and more often than not, they usually do win. Basically, Nintendo says that Genki tried to capitalize off of the Switch 2 hype and misled people by promoting accessories for a console that hadn't even been revealed yet. Basically, beat them to the punch. Nintendo don't like that. Nintendo doesn't like to have egg on their face. So one of Nintendo's biggest issues was Genki's Genki Direct. They had a cheeky little promo video that they dropped on the exact same day as the official Switch 2 announcement. Talk about undercutting some news and hype here. Nintendo claims that move was intentional and misleading. While Genki's video got over 10,000 views, Nintendo's own Direct blew up 6.5 million plus. So they didn't exactly cause any, I guess, loss of hype. Regardless if Genki put out a video, Nintendo still did really well. The Switch 2 is trending almost every day. Everybody's waiting for it to come out. We're exactly a month away for the Switch 2 to be officially launched. But Genki flew too close to the sun, guys. A lot of people are finding out real quick. You don't mess with Nintendo. You don't make them angry. They got like the best team of lawyers, bar none. And it goes back to the old days in the 80s when they went against Universal, when they went against Galoob. They never lose. It's very rare that Nintendo brings up a court case and they lose. So for a third-party company that makes accessories for your console to think that they can get away with actually having a pretty close replica of the Switch 2 before it was even announced, somebody was misleading the Genki brand and setting up for failure. They should have known going into this that Nintendo wasn't going to like that. I don't know what they were thinking at all. And at the time, it was really interesting to see this come up, but we all knew in the back of our heads, yeah, Nintendo ain't gonna like this. And especially when Nintendo had them leave and shut down their booth early at CES, the writing was on the wall there. Usually when you see legalities come out so quickly like that, the leaks more often than not are legit, and this was an example of them actually having a legit leak out there. That replica situation was wild, y'all. So Nintendo is demanding that Genki stop advertising, selling, or hyping up any of their Switch 2 related accessories. Even the Switch OG related. They're not allowed to sell Switch anything. No more. Nothing. All their accessories are gone. Cut it out now. They literally shot themselves in the foot, and they're not playing around. Remember, this is Nintendo. They've gone after ROM websites. Literally, like all the ROM websites, emulators, everything, gone. They've gone after modders. People that go and make cool hardware mods for the Nintendo Switch. They've gone after them in the past and they have won. Like I said, Nintendo doesn't fail when it comes to legal action. They have a fantastic team. Genki's going to find out the hard way. So right now, this case is still waiting on a judge's approval. And more often than not, it probably will get a judge's approval. But yeah, things are definitely heating up. This is going to be a court case to keep an eye on. And whether you think Genki was being clever or careless, Nintendo isn't clearly laughing. They probably will laugh once they win this case and take it to the bank. But stay tuned. This one could get wild, guys. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. As always, peace out.